there, Cinners, and welcome to this week's episode of Shortcuts, where we give you all the horror happenings for the week. Join your hosts, Sean O'Connor and Shannon Bushman-Montalbano, as we go over the books, the movies, the streaming, the events, and all the latest news, delivered right into your sweet little ears, all in under a half hour. You want to know about that latest movie that's dropping this week? We got you. You want to know about that latest novel from your favorite horror author? We've got you. You want Sean to give you a release date 3 years from now for a movie you've never even heard about? We got you. So sit back, tune in, and we'll take it from here as you listen to this week's episode of Shortcuts.
My microphone doesn't collapse. Look who's here. Welcome, Cinners. This is Shortcuts, where when my microphone isn't collapsing, oh, you know what? It adds an element of danger and intrigue to Shortcuts we may never have had before. So this, of course, is our weekly episode. We try and keep it to a half hour or less, and tonight is definitely going to be less because I'm looking at the clock, and we are against time, so let's get to birthday, Shannon.
Yes! Okay, so I got a lot of diverse ones, very interesting, though.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so first one I got. So this one's celebrating 35 years, came out in 1989. Hopefully my math is right. But this is Sleepaway Camp 3, Teenage Wasteland. You never seen that?
I've never seen that. I don't even know if I've seen 2.
2 was like the best one, besides the first one.
I think I've only seen the first.
Okay, I mean, the first one is fantastic. The second one just has like some of the most amazing kills I think I've seen. I remember like for the longest time that slasher was like my favorite slasher.
Wait, so is this the one that is its claim to fame? Does it have like Bruce Springsteen's niece in it or something like that?
Yes.
Right.
The third one has oh my god, is it his niece?
And it had like
or his nephew. I think it was a guy.
It's definitely a girl, but I also remember that the poster, if it's the right number.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. No, Angela. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right.
So I've looked at that box cover 4 billion times and never rented it. How about that?
Well, shame on you.
But Sleepaway Camp, love it. You know what? We're going to have to get Felicia Rose on. Lowell Greenblatt, our colleague at Macabre Daily. Maybe it was Matt. You know what? It was neither one of those people. It was Tommy Sparrow of Bauman and Butcher, who we're having on the podcast shortly. He is this incredible artist, and we're going to talk about art. He does horror-themed art, and he's going to talk about his influences. But he was the one who was actually at a convention, and he had done the iconic Scream. You know, Felicia Rose's Scream, and he had done a beautiful print of that, and she was so blown away by it that she's like, Tommy, we have to do something. So they're gonna possibly do something in the future, art related. Awesome. So yeah, it's pretty exciting news.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and he said that she was just the coolest person in the world, and we both agreed that we have no idea how she does all she does, because every time we look at an Instagram post, she's like the female Clay McLeod Chapman.
Oh God, I need to know the secrets.
But now, you know what? Clay's got competition, because now that we have actually met and love, and will soon post our episode with Nat Cassidy, he's just as busy as Clay. I like that there's competition in the horror realm.
Keeps them on their toes.
I wonder if both of them are listening right now and they're like, how about you keep my name out of your mouth, O'Connor? Boy, I hope not. So, what do we have for the next birthday?
All right, so the next one, coming up to 25 years, came out in 1999. This is The Sixth Sense.
Oh, boy. Okay. Can I tell you my funny Sixth Sense story?
Sure.
I swear it's quick. So, you know, I took the family to Trap, and it was a stinkeroonie. And my oldest daughter, Catherine, we tease her all the time because she's the one in the family who loves all the movies that we hate. and vice versa, hates all the movies that we love. So
Love it.
we're walking at a trap and we're like, P.U. And she's like, I thought it was really good. Then we get home and just to get a little bit of Shyamalan, a better taste of Shyamalan in your mouth, disturbing, we watch The Sixth Sense and we're all like, this is the best movie ever made. And she's like, don't care for it.
Really?
So,
Hey, there's fans for everything, right?
Catherine, that is for you. I couldn't love you anymore. Oh, I just love it. So, Sixth Sense, we just watched it. Absolutely adore it. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? Haley Joel Osment should have won the Oscar, and so should Toni Collette. Should have won the Oscar as well.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
But here we are. They have it. They have it in our hearts, though.
they do. They do. Oh my gosh, such a good movie.
Mm-hmm. All right. So next one up came out in 1994, so celebrating 30 years, and this one is In the Mouth of Madness.
Oh crap, Todd Kiesling, we're looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
So Shannon, do you want to tell the Cinners?
So when we did before actually we did the Summer Screams panel, we did post them all. So you hopefully, Cinners, you saw all of the intros to all of these wonderful guests that we were going to help moderate on the panel. Todd Kiesling was one of them, and he already made it known that he would love to come back on. And it just immediately blurted out In the Mouth of Madness. And that was going to be his pick. And of course, Sean and I gave him such a hard time. It was a huge argument. And then, but then we finally gave in. I'm just kidding. We were like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Eventually, we're going to post the footage of the Summer Screams panel that we did. And Sinners, you'll get to see me next to Todd Kiesling, which I'll just give you frame of reference. It's like when you see one of those little birds in the mouth of a gigantic crocodile. Yeah, that's scale-wise, that's exactly what it was like.
The best is when you went to say goodbye to him when we had to leave, and you just held out your hand, and he just started patting you on the head.
He was like, no, little fella. But I did steal a Todd Kiesling hug. I don't know how many people can say that.
That's very true. And it was wonderful.
Oh, by the way, this is a segue into, because Todd and Robert Atone are good friends. So Robert today, happy birthday to Robert's wife. It's her birthday today. And Robert posts, and then he drops that she is an incredible baker. Just sought after in the metro area. And then on her Instagram, which I'm now following, her cakes and baked treats and cookies and cupcakes are unfriggin' believable. And I'm like, Atone, we've been friends now for a couple of months. What the fuck is going on that I'm just learning now that your wife is this incredible baker? And
right?
where is the food in my mouth?
Where are our treats?
Yeah. What the hell, Robert? So he did promise next time we get together, we're going to get baked treats. And I'm like, well, yeah. Or there'll be no get together. How about that, Robert? No, that's a lie.
Yeah, I know that's a lie. We'll show him. No, we won't.
You don't have to bribe us, but we would appreciate it. That'd be great. So, In the Mouth of Madness, just to circle back, fantastic film. Look, I will say this though. Me with my cinematographer, schoolboy crush. Once Carpenter stopped using Dean Cundy as his cinematographer, his films look flat to me. I love In the Mouth of Madness. And it's of his other cinematographers that he uses, it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good for sure, but it loses a little bit of that, spectacular. But, we'll get into it with Todd, and then he'll tell me I'm wrong. And, he's 17 feet taller than me, so I'll be like, oh, you have a point.
Yeah, I'm excited to unpack that one because I've only seen that movie one time, and it was a very long time ago. So I'm going to go with that. I don't want to say that necessarily I was too young, But I don't know. But I think I was just at that age, that young age, where I wasn't in the right mind state for it,
Yeah, because if you were too
and
young, sure.
I didn't get it. Yeah,
Okay.
like I remember like thinking then. So I'm excited to revisit it. Because there's definitely been many movies where like the second rewatch, the second time I've seen it, I'm like, oh, okay, and either that or I'm just older now or whatever. I don't know.
There's definitely a lot there to unpack. I really am looking forward to it, which reminds me, I gotta send Todd an email and reach out to him, and we gotta book this damn thing.
Yeah, we do.
All right.
That will
All right.
help.
What else you got?
All right, two more. So I got this one also came out in 1989, so celebrating 35 years. Another one that I may have to rewatch again because it's been a very long time. But A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The
Oh,
Dream
okay.
Child.
All right.
When I
Okay.
did a quick little research on it, I'm like, I don't recall any of these things that are in front of my face. So I'm like, it's definitely clearly been forever since I've seen this movie.
I'm
That
gonna.
and the sixth one.
I know Lowell Greenblatt is going to be upset because I'm going to say I can't recall a single frame of this film. I know I saw it, and now he's going to be listening to this. Hopefully, Lowell, you better be listening.
Yeah.
And
This
he's
is your
screaming.
test.
He's like, that one's the best, and I'll tell you why. But again, in the endless list of people that we're having on the podcast, Lola's coming back, and he gets to choose 3 Elm Street films that he can unpack. So maybe that'll be one of them. Who knows? But I'm
Maybe.
sure we'll give him ample time to let us know why 5 is the best and brightest of the franchise or not.
Yeah.
Again,
Right.
I have to email Lowell and book that. Seems like I have a lot of work to do tonight.
It seems so.
Son of a bitch. We need an intern.
Make it. We do. I know. Cinners, anybody want to be an intern?
Does anyone not want to get paid and do an enormously frustrating amount of work?
That's what interns do.
Yeah, exactly. Make your bones, intern.
Yeah, there you go.
What I'm saying. What's the last one? Bring us home.
Last one, but not least. Actually, surprisingly, I thought it was a surprisingly good film, honestly, for this subject matter. But it's 2004, came out 20 years ago. Alien vs. Predator.
Oh no, this is a fun watch for me. This is a junk watch for me.
Yeah. I do remember thinking like the main fight scene was way too dark. At the end. Other than that, I thoroughly enjoyed this film.
Now, hold on, just because I like them, I like both the Alien vs. Predator films. Is this the one that takes place in the underground temple in the Antarctic, or is this the one that takes place in the Pacific Northwest with a bunch of teenagers?
Wait, I apologize. No, I actually think this is. Hold on.
You're like, this is neither. This is Paddington 2.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I think you are correct. This is the one that's in the
underground temple.
In the what is it? The Buvatoya Island or something like that or whatever. Yes, in the underground temple. My apologies.
I like that one. I mean,
so this one was great. Yeah.
They have the most badass alien in that installment. The Predator shoots its little sharp net at it and it gets it, but then it starts to bleed and it breaks through the net, but then the rest of the movie it's got like the barbecue crisscrosses on it, so you kind of know which alien it is at all times. And then also its tail gets cut off and it whips around the acid. I'm like, this is cool as fuck. I love it. I actually really like that movie. The script is horrible.
Yeah.
But the alien predator action is good. And it's kind of a nasty little film because damn near everybody dies.
Yeah, just about.
And then the next one, which I know it's not its birthday, but then the next one in the Pacific Northwest, that's a nasty little film too, because they kill a kid right in the beginning, and then they kill a lot of people in that one.
Yeah, they do, including a pregnant woman.
I don't remember that. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. Does that make me weird? I feel like I'm gonna have to edit this because I jumped on that. I was so excited by that. I'm feeling a little weird about myself.
But it was definitely one of like those like when he gets her, like it was like a very cringy, like oh god type of a scene. One of
Shit, I
those.
totally don't remember this. I'm gonna have to watch that now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. So here we go. This is exciting. Let me put my peepers on. I promised the Cinners that I was going to finish the Emily U's recommendations. I don't feel compelled to sing my theme song because we're going to be talking to Emily in 10 minutes. This will post after, so this is kind of like a little teaser. Guess what, Cinners? Emily U's is on the podcast, and also she will be having a profile soon. And a review of her book, Horror for Weenies, at Macabre Daily. People are going to get sick of hearing us talk about Macabre Daily, and I don't care because now we're contributors. Okay.
We don't give a fuck.
That's right. Well, we kind of do because we like you and we want you to read our stuff, so I don't know where I'm going with the song, but it feels right. Okay, so we have, oh my gosh, CJ Lead. Oh, CJ Lead of Mayfly fame. Sinners, you know who I'm talking about. She just released, so this is Emily's continuation of Emily's recommendations. American Rapture by CJ Lead. Sinners, I'm just putting this out there. If you are into intense horror, CJ Lead is for you. And I'll leave it there. Okay, then we have Help Meet, that's one word, HELPMEET, by Nabeen Rothnam. Oh boy, yeah. So this, I know why Emily's recommending these books. These books are hot as fucking fire. Oh, these books. If you follow horror literature and you kind of, you say that you follow them on supporters of it on Instagram or Bookstagram, and you will know the names of these books. So of course Emily is picking the fucking hottest ones out there. Then you have, ready for this one. Then you have The Z Word by Lindsay Lindsay King Miller. That's The Z Word. You like zombies? Of course you do. Why don't you check this one out? Okay. This one is Emily U's approved and Sadie Hartman recommended. Months ago when we did Rosemary's Baby, Sadie brought this one up. And this is The Unmothers by Leslie J. Anderson.
I remember that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So let me just put this out there. Sadie was saying that because we were doing Midsummer. Sorry. We were doing Rosemary's Baby. She brought that up. When we were doing Midsummer with Emily, she brought it up. So we're getting unmothered all over the place, which is like the all you need to know that this is the book that you must buy.
Yes.
Right?
Must have of the year. Mm-hmm.
You must have it. Okay. So we're going to quickly transition now into news, and then I'm going to wrap up with trailers, and I have something extraordinarily funny to tell you, which makes me look like the biggest fucking knob of the century. Spoiler! I'm just going to...
You're so hard on yourself.
Oh, this is one of the stupidest things I've ever done, and I'm so pleased by it. That's how good it is that I'm like, you really outdid yourself, pal.
I'm excited. I'll
get to it. Okay, so we have a couple of bits of news. All right, first and foremost, I think you're going to like this. I liked it. Remember Crystal Lake was dead because Brian Fuller went off project?
Yes.
Crystal Lake is back.
I saw.
Yes, okay. So we're like, okay, wow, Brian Fuller's not involved, which still breaks our hearts because we love Brian Fuller. But they've replaced him with Brad Caleb Kane. How's that for Brad? You missed your calling as a serial killer. So he has been involved in Warrior. That was on Max. Do you ever watch Warrior?
Yes.
Yeah, it's good as fuck.
Fucking phenomenal. Please continue it.
How about Black Sails? Which
loved Black Sails.
Right? And then Tokyo.
Loved that show.
Then Michael Mann's Tokyo Vice. And then, I mean, how's this for double dipping, Brad? Why don't you just slow down for a second? He's also involved with Welcome to Derry. So he's...
Oh, look at that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Smart man, 2 feet.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm,
so I'm like, oh, Brad Caleb Kane, when you're not busy killing people and wearing their skin. You're running the hell out of these shows. Good for you. Okay. That's allegedly, Brad. That's allegedly. You just have 3 names, so you're kind of asking for it. Shaun of the Dead. Edgar Wright Shaun of the Dead is re-releasing in theaters this Friday, 8/29. And guess what? This isn't going to be one of those dumb Shauns, because this episode's posting tomorrow, so Cinners know about it before it happens.
Huzzah!
IFC and Shudder are re-releasing the. Sorry, let me take that back. It's only releasing once. IFC and Shudder are releasing the slasher comedy Get Away, starring Nick Frost, talking about Shaun of the Dead. I kind of really love the premise of this. Family goes on vacation to like I believe it's like a Scottish Isle, and there's a slasher, and the locals won't help them because why would you help tourists? Look,
like an American Werewolf in London.
Full disclosure, I lived in West Hampton I lived there. I didn't summer there. I lived there for quite some time, and the one thing we hated more than nor'easters were tourists. Look, I have been and will be, God willing, a tourist for many moons to come. But boy, did we hate them. And if there was a serial killer killing the tourists when I lived in West Hampton, we would have helped not at all. So I can't wait to see this film.
Because you're part of the problem.
Yes. But now, as on the other side of that, as a tourist, I try and be so good and nice and do my please and thank yous and clean up and do all the things that good tourists are supposed to. Okay, Let me quickly wrap up because we got to go. Okay. Oh my gosh, Grady Hendrix is at the Mahoning Drive-In, and he is doing his Burn Witch Baby Burn on the 6th and 7th of September, which means that he's showing films at the drive-in. So on the 6th there are Possession, The Brood, and It's Alive, and on the 7th there's Suspiria, Burn Witch Burn, and Demon Witch Child. So if you haven't seen Grady Hendrix, your life is not fulfilled, and you must go see Grady Hendrix. He gives Clay McLeod Chapman a run for his money as far as showmanship and just energy and funny. Oh my God. I wish I could go, but I can't go, but I'm there in spirit. Okay, we have 3 minutes left, and here's my trailer story. So you remember last week when I was like, I'm going to post trailers because we've never done it and people are complaining, and I'm going to put trailers into the podcast now. And guess what I did? I picked 4 trailers, 3 of which have no dialogue.
Really?
Yes!
Wait, okay, so, definitely the monkey.
No dialogue.
Well, the monkey is a teaser, so that doesn't really count.
But it does nothing for people listening on iTunes and Spotify. All they hear is 2 minutes of music, and they're like, oh, what now? And then what I did was I followed that up with another 2 minutes of nothing. But wait, it gets better. Then what I did was follow that up with another 2 minutes of nothing.
Well, no, Sleep was talking. It's just in Korean.
Okay. So for our Korean listener, or one, you're welcome. So I just am so pleased with how stupid I was. I just really knocked it out of the park with that one. So there's no trailers this week. That's not because I'm so shamed about what I did. There's no trailers this week because there were no trailers this week. But my promise to the Cinners is that from now on, going forward, I will add trailers with dialogue that actually tell you what's happening in the movie. Ay, que caramba. There you go. We gotta go. This is the best thing ever. We are so pressed for time that we can't really elaborate on how stupid I was. We gotta go.
You gotta go. Okay. All right, Cinners. That's a cut, I guess.
I'm going to be doing 14 minutes of no sound for the next Shortcuts. Bye, Cinners. Oh.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Shortcuts. I hope you enjoyed hearing it just as much as we enjoyed recording it for you. If you did enjoy it, would you please leave us a review on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, the bathroom wall at the local gas station, wherever. We'd really appreciate it if you rate and review us. It goes a long way to getting the word out about Sinful Cuts. Can't thank you enough. Until next time,